What's up, Amazon sellers or soon-to-be Amazon sellers? In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step beginner's guide to everything you need to know about Amazon online arbitrage to start finding your first winning products this week as quick as possible. Let's get right into it. So to start off, guys, we're here inside my screen. This is primarily where you're going to be hanging out when you're doing online arbitrage, finding discounted name brand products that already have proven demand and sales history on Amazon, tracking them down at a profitable price, and doing that again and again to build a storefront full of profitable products. To start off, I want to show you guys two examples of profitable winning products and a full breakdown of what that looks like. And then we're going to actually go ahead and go through the process of finding another winning product or two from here, because the cool thing is each winning product you see, there's literally dozens if not hundreds of examples on our channel and our other videos, is a great place to start from doing product research as well. So to start off, we're here in this product research page and we can see this Pampered Chef product specifically here on Amazon. We can see the buy box on this product is currently $26.50 here. So if we go ahead and plug this in on SellerAmp here, the current buy box, now we can see what our max cost is as well as how fast this product actually sells. And you can try SellerAmp for free if you haven't already on selleramp.com here, right? So we can see this product has a pretty quick sales velocity. You want to make sure you're staying under like 150,000 sales rank or a complete beginner, about 400 sales per month. And the maximum cost on this product is $14.91. So if we plug in $14.91, that would make us about $4.50 profit and a 30% ROI specifically on this product. So if you're a beginner, you want to make sure you're staying under 150,000 sales rank, $3 plus profit per unit, and above a 30% return on investment here. And the cool thing is these products we're actually starting with are auto ungate products. So you might be worried about getting approved for different brands and categories as a beginner. That is easy in 2024. We have a full tutorial on our channel. However, items like Pampered Chef and 32 Degrees, Stafford, and One, Athletic Works, ColourPop, and then other items you're going to find sourcing from there using the methods you see in this video are going to automatically approve you. So I actually found this using what's called the storefront stalking method. So if I go ahead and Google this product right here, I can see it's actually over on the Pampered Chef website for $14.50. So if we go ahead and plug in $14.50 here, we can see that's going to leave us about $5 profit per sale and about a 34% ROI. However, we also need to make sure that this listing's actually been profitable over time. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to scroll down here on SellerAmp and I'm going to take a look at the value over time with the Keepa chart right here. So we can see on the top Keepa chart, we can see the buy box price action. We can see it's actually trending in the right direction, trending up here, up to 27 from in the range of like 21 to 22 back in June, right? And then like 23 range in terms of early July and everything. And we can see the monthly sold is consistently above 100, which is great. That directly correlates to what we can see with the SellerAmp estimated sales at a few hundred per month. And then the bottom Keepa chart here, we can see the offer count, aka the competition, is actually nicely trending down as well. So that's a question I get all the time, is how much competition is too much competition on a specific listing? Truth be told is it matters way more what the trend of that product is like. And we can see that the offer count went from like around 40 in mid-June down to around like 20 in early July. And now it's actually right in the like 10 to 13 range in terms of being in late July right here as well. So we want to make sure that all the products we're taking a look at, that the offer count is either stable or going down. In this case, it's totally going down, as we can see on that Keepa chart. And the price is either stable or going up here. So we can see this is a nice, strong quality online arbitrage product here. Now, here's another example, right? So 32 Degrees is a popular auto ungate brand as well. Now, the cool thing is, this item actually doesn't have a buy box here. A lot of new sellers automatically avoid listings without a buy box. However, I would not recommend automatically avoiding stuff with no buy box, stuff with no sales rank, stuff that Amazon's on it. You have to take a look and verify via the Keepa chart that this item actually moves here. So we can see, in this case, we can see the price is nicely trending up here, right? It went from like in the low 20s to like 27 and such here. And we can see that the offer count went from like 11 down to like 4. So no wonder the price has gone up, right? And when you're a new seller, you tend to just look to merchant fulfill products and stuff where the offer count's going down and the price is going up. And all the sellers are merchant filled on a specific listing, or even half or 20%, as long as it's selling quick. You can see that on the Keepa chart, are going to be good here, right? So we can see these are going for $10 on the 32 Degrees website here. So if we go ahead and plug in $9.99 right here, we can see that leaves $7 profit and a 68% ROI, and it's all FBM sellers on this listing. I'd highly recommend making sure you have offer summary selected in your SellerAmp settings so you can see the spread of FBM versus FBA. As long as there's other people FBMing on a listing, you totally can too. FBM stands for merchant fulfilled, where you ship the product directly to the customer rather than sending it off in bulk to Amazon FBA warehouse right here. So now, how do I find other winning products from here? A lot of people think the best way to do that as a beginner is to go to random websites and take a look through the clearance section. Instead, what makes a lot more sense is scrolling down here on SellerAmp and opening up these storefronts of these other sellers here, right? So now pretty quickly, we're going to be able to see hundreds of other examples of fast selling online arbitrage products. These sellers probably have a pretty similar business model to us, right? And we're going to be able to see a lot of new brands to take a look at as well, right? So typically I'll just open up all the sellers on a specific listing here, right? And now we're going to be able to see all these other brands these sellers are carrying, right? As well as all the different categories these sellers are carrying, right? And so especially as a new seller, you probably want to focus a little bit more on auto one gate stuff. We can see this seller's got a bunch of good pampered chef ASINs, right? So for example, we can see 45K rank, max cost of 10. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see what we can do here, right? So we can see, looks like this is going for 11, right? So obviously I could look for a coupon. I don't think there's one for that website. Doesn't quite align right there. Right, we can see $14 cost right here. Go ahead and see, we can see $15 right here. Let's go ahead and open that up. That's actually going to be pretty close here, right? And that's the cool thing is very quickly you're going to be able to find tons of examples of fast selling winning products, and then just what you can track down at a profitable price here. So we can see, right, max cost about $14, plugging in 15. We can see we're pretty close on this. However, a lot of people make the mistake of finding stuff that's good or not quite there and it's close, and they just leave it. Instead, what I want you to do is scroll down here and actually set up the Google Sheets integration on SellerAmp, which is really easy to do. And then you can one-click export this to an almost good SellerAmp spreadsheet. And you can check back on this for the future because we can see on the Keepa chart, let's see if this has ever been profitable over time right here. So let's see, has this ever been 30 plus here? Right, when see, yeah, totally. I mean, this spent a lot of time up at 33 here, right? Which is going to put us at 33, yeah, making $10 a piece profit. So this actually does have a lot of profitable history here. And the cool thing is this is an auto one gate product as well, right? When see 13 right here, go ahead and take a look at this right here. We can see that actually perfectly aligns here, $13.50 here, right? So let's see, $13.50 here, right? So let's see, 24 right here. So it's a buy box into 24 here. Right, and we can see $13.50. It's about $4 profit, 28% ROI right here, which honestly probably is fine if you're a complete beginner because when you're newer, you typically take what you can get a little bit more, but we'll see, has this gone for more in the past? We can see, yeah, I mean, this is buy boxed a lot here, guys, at $24.99, in the past week here and everything too. We can see even recently here. So at $24.99, taking a look where this is actually going here, we can see there's been time where this is, a nice $5 profit piece and a 34% ROI. And it had been pretty stable for a while, and it's very light, which makes it really easy to ship. It only weighs 1 ounce here, right? So that's an example of a nice profitable winning product here. We can see that was cool, right? So now we'll take a look at some other brands as well here too. So take a look at this Mary Kay brand. Looks like this is like a beauty niche brand. I've never heard of this brand, so it's probably an auto one gate. Most small products tend to be here. However, plugging this in on Google, we can see it's going for like 25, so that definitely doesn't work here, right? We can see Cuddle Duds tends to be an auto one gate. We can see 94K rank right here, max cost of 10, right? You just want to go one by one through all these different brands here, right? And you can obviously sell, big name brands from the get-go too. We'll take a look at this Puma stuff as well here. Let's take a look at these Cuddle Duds t-shirts here. Let's see. So this is this the same thing here? Let's see. These stretch crew long sleeves here. Let's see. We got an additional sale here. So whenever you're on a new website, it's generally a pretty good sign if it has the cash back sites here. We can see it looks like this sale ended, unfortunately, here because it was advertising it at $10. Then when we opened it up, it went to like 32. So if this was $10, this would be nice and profitable, right? Especially because this is very, very light. It's only 8 ounces, which we can find here. And I can see it's also FBM friendly. So this would actually FBM super kind as well, rocking and rolling down here. Very, very important that when you're factoring in FBM numbers, you actually scroll down and do factor in FBM numbers there. We can see $6 profit here. We can see, unfortunately, going to pass on that because it looks like that sale ended. Let's see these Cuddle Duds leggings here as well. A little bit high rank there, so probably going to pass on those guys.
However, Puma stuff, so this is actually going to be a big brand, right? So this is going to require purchase documentation here. We can see, let's see if these make sense. These STL runners, max cost of 22 here, right? We can see, looks like they're going for 35. We'll be able to see, take a look if there's any extra coupon currently on the Puma website right here, right? Let's see. Sometimes the Puma website will crash, right? So we can see, so 35, so looks like we're paying about 28 here, right? So we can see $49.99 here, right? So we can see we're paying about 35, take off 20%. So we can do that math within SellerAmp here. Unfortunately, that is not good, my friend. So we're going to pass on that here. Right, it looks like these black and white sandals here. I bet there's a faster selling listing for these black and red sandals. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Oh, these look very cheap here. So let's see, we got these women's ones, black, red. So we're paying like $10.40 for those. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So women's Puma black slide sandals here. So this is a pro tip. When you're cross-referencing over to Amazon, I'll just type in the general keywords on Amazon. And then what we can do is we can actually filter this up to profitability. So we know we're paying like 10, 11 bucks here. So if I just filter and drag this search up to like 25 here, right now we're going to be able to see only listings that match this right here. So we can see, right, these $35 slides right here, right? This probably is going to work here, right? So we're here at, 34, as long as this actually sells here, which let's see if it does here, right? It's got a bunch of reviews. Yeah, 14K rank here. So we can see at $14 right here, we're already profitable there, right? And we can see those black sandals right there. So we're already nice and profitable. However, remember guys, we're also getting that extra 20%, right? So now we want to take off that 20% here, right? And this becomes $11 profit and 100% ROI. The interesting thing here is we can actually see Amazon is on this product. So that would lead a lot of people to avoid it. So now what I need to do is scroll down here and actually take a look and make sure that the offer count is moving here, which we can see it totally is. That qualifies that third-party sellers are selling out on this product. So that's another example of a winning product. And we still have all these different storefronts to go through and find additional winning stuff from here. Like we can see a bunch of other Pampered Chef here, right? 25 here. Go ahead and take a look at that. 29. It's probably pretty close, right? Food Shopper here, max cost of 28, right? We'll go ahead and Google this guy here, right? And we can see 45. That definitely doesn't work, right? So you just go through this process and Storefront stock off these listings. You're going to be able to find other listings from there. And all you need to do that, guys, is SellerAmp, a little bit of hustle, hopping around finding deals. You can add in discounted gift cards from Card Bear and Top Cashback. Look for items on sale. Research if your state has a sales tax holiday right now. It's a very light item, but an item that's above 20 bucks. Make sure to factor in this FBM number as well. And that is a full tutorial on online arbitrage for beginners.
Hope this video was helpful, guys. Make sure if you haven't already tried SellerAmp for free, you can get a full 2-week free trial on our website, selleramp.com, and we'll see you guys in the next one.